maybe I'll continue up north and I'll head up to Whitehall, try to find Bigfoot.
We're still on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I think it's awesome.
I know.
I think it's cool, and there is a possibility. So, I mean, anything is possible. You guys believe aliens could come?
I believe aliens are more likely than Bigfoot.
Agreed. Yeah.
Right, but, I mean, listen, have you seen the sightings?
Well, yeah.
Have you seen the molds and the casting?
See, was it one of our coworkers, the boogers? The Sasquatch boogers on the ground?
The goo?
Well, there was I don't know if there was a sighting, I think, last week, and then the local Whitehall Bigfoot investigator went to the site and he found what he said were tracks, and he just took like this white goop and then poured them into the hole where
it's like plaster of Paris, but he
thought could be Bigfoot's foot. And you're right, he didn't actually complete the mold. He just poured a bunch of goop on the ground and said, "There it is, guys."
With his business card.
Listen, I mean, I'll say this about, and I haven't spent a ton of time in the village of Whitehall, but they have adopted Bigfoot as their official animal.
Right.
And
that's got to say something.
Well, and they built a lot of tourism around it. Like they have like a Bigfoot wine and liquor store. They have like a Bigfoot saloon. They have, statues and monuments and things like that.
What you're missing is they have a Bigfoot.
Right, that's the only thing it's missing.
The only thing they don't have is a real, actual Bigfoot.
To make appearances. I think that would be the topic.
You know, it's funny. One of our colleagues, actually, we just had him on the air about a half hour ago, John Longton, who does our traffic and also does some work for 2 Buttons Deep, which is a blog site. They do a really good job covering local content and finding original content. He actually, I think he went up to Whitehall, was it last night or the night before?
Yeah.
Looking for Bigfoot, and he started talking to some of the locals. And I think then some of them are relatively accommodating. I think some of the people up in Whitehall are just tired of being asked about it.
They are.
So here is some of the audio, John Longton asking people in the village of Whitehall if they do believe in Bigfoot.
I don't know.
Are you a believer?
I don't know.
Are you a believer?
I said I don't know.
He asked him if he was a believer the second time, by the way.
Yeah, he did do that. He still didn't know, though.
But he still doesn't
Still doesn't know.
Right.
He's very wishy-washy.
Right. He didn't know about Bigfoot, and he also was unsure about whether or not he was a believer.
It was fair.
I don't know.
Are you a believer?
I don't know.
Are you a believer?
I said I don't know.
All right.
I believe there is.
You believe?
That there is such a creature around.
Oh, I think it's a hoax.
Think it's a hoax? Sir, do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yep.
Where did you ever see him?
No.
If there is anything like that, it's got to be like
Maybe like a bomb.
maybe an alien.
This is my favorite, by the way. Check this audio out, right? So they're not certain that Bigfoot exists, but clearly their theory on him is much more plausible.
No.
If there is anything like that, it's got to be like
Maybe like a bomb.
maybe an alien or something like or something
true.
that takes off and goes back.
True.
Because they would have found it otherwise.
Right.
So Bigfoot doesn't exist, but he could be an alien.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me.
Right.
It does.
It
Well, we
takes
did
off,
start
comes
off.
back.
We did start off the segment by saying more than likely we feel like aliens would exist more than they would Bigfoot.
And he obviously believes that as well.
So he's like, Bigfoot is an actual alien.
Right. He just comes and
takes off,
visits.
comes back.
Does vacation in the Adirondacks in Whitehall.
Right.
I love
goes
it.
back to his plan.
That is great. Well, listen, the search continues. Certainly, I'm on the lookout. I don't stop looking.
How can you not?
Yeah, how can you not?
Right.
I mean, you never know. So many people have seen it. Could be there's pictures.
Yeah. I would go searching for Bigfoot in Washington Park late at night, but there's far more scarier things that I can find.
You might find solace in finding Bigfoot.
I don't know.
He might save you.
It wouldn't be Bigfoot that I would be afraid of finding.
He might come to your rescue and save you.
You're right. I should travel with some Jack Link's beef jerky just in case.
You never know.
Just in case I get
Never
into
be
some
without it.
late night trouble in Albany's Washington Park while looking for Bigfoot. All right, we'll come back. That was our friend John for GNA, does some part-time, also 2 Buttons Deep.